DLC 4 represents the last DLC pack for Black Ops 2, so we thought we'd go out with a wow. This is not for the faint-hearted. These characters are meeting surrounded by the horrors of fog rolling in.
That's where your combat experience is. I love
Fog rolling in.
Origins takes place in
Fog rolling in.
We pay homage to
Fog rolling in.
Origins is one of my favorite maps of all time.
We have a larger scales of fog rolling in, further enhanced by dynamic fog rolling in. Our World War 1 has a thematic twist. The map features fog rolling in for the first time. Wow. We've introduced the fog rolling in.
I don't know about you guys, but Black Ops or Cold War, Treyarch Zombies, whatever you want to call it, it's a shell of its former self, and it's become way more mediocre and boring and not as interesting or doesn't have as much personality overall. Jason Blundell is the literal GOAT. He used to be the lead developer in Black Ops Zombies, and he made the fucking best maps of all time. Mob of the Dead, Origins, Darius and Drag, Shadows of Evil, Grog Crovey. I could go on and on. He made fucking brilliant, interesting, well fleshed out maps. See, at the time, this is when the lead developers were actually, exploring the community and doing interviews with them and putting all these secrets and codes and shit, because Jason Blundell is basically the reason why we have all this fucking codes and encryptions and ciphers and all that shit in Zombies. And a lot of people criticize Jason Blundell because he made Zombies a more fantastical kind of storyline. He brought in fucking dragons and fucking alternate parallel universes and just everything. He brought in everything. It was a departure from the more realistic, grounded experiences of Black Ops 1, where it was more scientific. So it used to be more scientific kind of zombies, and he turned it into more fantasy kind of zombies, but mixed it in with the scientific also. But I honestly love that direction. I think both directions were awesome, but Jason Blundell's would just, oh my god, knock it out of the park every map that he dropped. That's why I think, honestly, Black Ops 3 is one of the most perfect video games of all time. And that's partly, or honestly, mainly due to Jason Blundell's influence in the game with the Zombies mode. Because the first map, goated. First DLC, goated. Second DLC, all of the maps were goated. No complaints there at all with any of the maps. Even Revelations and Zetsubo no Shima are fucking goated maps. And if you say otherwise, you're just fucking, you're like fucked up in the head or something, because there was depth to every map that he made. There were stories to every map that he made. There was ambience to every map that he made. Basically, pre-Jason Blundell, there was a developer named Jimmy Zielinski, which that's a whole other video. We'll get into that in a different time. But Jason Blundell was, I think, called to step in because he used to work on a campaign, and I don't think he worked on the multiplayer, but the Black Ops 1 campaign, Black Ops 2 campaign, and they called him to step into the Zombies, to interest it up a little, spice it up a little bit. And you know what he did? He made it even more perfect than it actually already was. I mean, I remember when Jason Blundell was making Zombies maps in Black Ops 3. Every fucking day, I'll be playing Black Ops Zombies. And when I heard there was a new map coming out, I would stay up all fucking night. Even on school nights, at funeral nights, fucking marriage nights. Any night I would stay up. I'll put everything to the side to play this fucking map that he made, because I knew that they're bangers. I still remember when Darius and Drag came out. I stayed up all night to play it. I played it for a couple of rounds and I fucking fell asleep. I was too tired, too late. But then right when I got up, started playing it again. Back then, I had full confidence and full excitement all the way for any Zombies map that was coming out. Now, I'm fucking fearful and I'm scared to how shitty it's going to be, or if it's even mediocre or not. It's actually ridiculous how now I don't give a fuck what Zombies map comes out, because I already know it's going to be or meh. I don't really think it's going to be home run map. Sure, the last best map I think we got, I would say D-Machine, but even then, D-Machine did not really feel like Zombies. It didn't feel like it had that personality to it. Like, yeah, it's a good map. Yeah, the gameplay is fun, but there's just something missing from it, and I can't really put my hand on it, but it's something. All of that ties into Jason Blundell leaving the studio and no longer being the head developer at Zombies. It started in around Black Ops 4. We saw him give us the Voyage fucking map, the shitty shit map, which I honestly don't think that he has full control of that map. There's just no way this man did. There's no way. You cannot tell me that Activision didn't stick in their greedy little dirty fucking fingernails after assaulting a bunch of women and then fucking put their fingers in Zombies. They definitely did. Because after Black Ops 3 Zombies, it blown up. It blew the fuck up all the way. So you know what? They put their fucking dirty hands in it and they fucked with it. They made Voyage of Shitty Despair, and then they made Shitty 9, and then Shitty 9's not terrible, but, and then they made, Classified, let's reskin which is like, oh my god, it's like, okay, well, what's the next map? And then they made Shit of the Night, and I'm like, oh, and then they made Shitty Evil, which isn't that bad, but it's kind of bad, and then they made fucking Alpha Shit Mega, and then I was like, oh my god, and then they made Tag Der Toten, which wasn't even made by fucking original Zombies developers. It was made by Shanghai or some shit like that. And over the Black Ops 4 season, we saw Jason Blundell slowly fading away from the spotlight in the front stage of Zombies development. For some reason, we weren't seeing him in the trailers. We weren't hearing from him. We weren't hearing anything at all. And eventually, it came to the conclusion that Jason Blundell did in fact leave Treyarch. Now, to this day, people still don't know why he officially left. I know he went to go on and create his own studio, all right? And the studio is now shut down, and now he's working with PlayStation to make a different kind of game, which we're going to be very interested on that. But Treyarch as a whole, or should I say the Zombies part of Treyarch as a whole, does not function correctly without either Jason Blundell or Jimmy Zielinski, because then they give us this lukewarm Cold War, which Cold War in itself, like, yes, it can be fun at times, right? But to compare it to peak Zombies like Black Ops 3, which was 10 years ago, you just see, like, there's no comparison. Like, it's not even a fair fight. You know, back in the day when Jason Blundell was in the studio, he would tell people crazy shit like, okay, this map, there's an Easter egg in it. Nobody's going to find it ever unless, like, fucking 10 years from now. And then he's like, 10 years from now, if nobody finds it, then I'll release it. And still, there's shit that's nobody has found ever. And that just that tells you, like, he really loves making zombies. He really, truly had passion for making zombies and zombies maps and the storyline. Even though he made the storyline confusing as hell, he still made it perfect almost, damn near. Jason Blundell also gave us one of the best ideas in Zombies, which was Gobblegums. Gobblegums were such a great idea. Why did they leave him out of Cold War? I will not understand that. And why did they ruin it in Black Ops 4? I still don't get it. I go play Black Ops 3, and I have so much damn fun with the Gobblegums and all that shit. There should have been more, but still, I still have fucking fun with it. And I just feel like if Jason Blundell was making Zombies right now for COD 2024, it would be just like the old times, just like perfect maps. The storyline's back, just everything's just perfect. It's all fitting together perfectly, but he's not. And now, I don't even know if we have that one guy, fucking, the guy next to him, Craig or whatever. I don't know if we even have him anymore. I don't know. They should have never fired Jimmy Zielinski. I mean, you guys fucked up by doing that. And then you got rid of Jason Blundell, or you made him leave? You guys fucked up so bad. This is kind of off topic a little bit, but interestingly enough, when Jason Blundell was making Zombies maps, there was so much content to be made about it, like tutorials, fucking storyline, like videos, storyboards, whatever. Just there's so much content to make. And now if there's not, it's like, meh. We have operators, meh. Oh, there's operator code, meh. Like, there's nothing anymore. There's no more substance at all. And I don't know if Jason Blundell, I doubt he'll ever see this video, but if he does, I just want to say, on behalf of the fans that have been playing this game for a decade now, me and myself have been playing for a decade now, I truly, truly appreciate you from the bottom of my heart for putting your passion into the game, because I know that you did. And you know what's funny is Black Ops 3 still oversells all of the other Call of Duty games all the time. And Charlie Intel will say differently. No, Modern Warfare 3 is the most sold game of all time. Fuck Charlie Intel. But Black Ops 3 is still selling like crazy, like fucking hotcakes. And you know why? It's not because the campaign. It's not because the multiplayer. It's not because the free run. It's because the zombies. They still buy the game for the zombies. That's how good that fucking game was. Hell, my disc was scratched for my PlayStation 5, and I just went and bought fucking Black Ops 3 again. I just went and bought it again. I'm like, fuck it. It's a good game. It's damn near a perfect game. So yeah, I'm going to buy it again instead of playing Modern Warfare Zombies. Come on. Truly, I would do anything to get an interview with Jason Blundell. Like, I would just want to ask him so many questions, and I'm sure he probably heard them all maybe. I doubt it. I have questions that he's never heard, and I want to just give them all to him, because Zombies, it used to be something so complex, so great, so interesting. And when I play a video game, right, yeah, I'm having fun, but I'm also want to be invested. And that's what Black Ops Zombies did. It made me invested and have fun. And I would just play it over and over again. And hell, I'm playing Black Ops Zombies right after I'm done with this video. As for his next projects, that is still classified. We don't know anything about it or what it could be. If it's zombies related, we don't know. We're going to find out sometime in the future, hopefully. But that is it. That is the Jason Blundell Introspective.